Morning student. I'm continuing the lines and angles. I hope you all understand the basic concept of lines and angles in our previous session. Okay, in the previous session we discussed about the basic concepts like straight line, curved line, parallel lines, and types of angles. Corresponding angles means complementary angles and supplementary angles, and what about the adjacent angles, linear pair angles. These are the very important concept in our previous class. Okay, and I explained this when the two lines are called parallel lines. So lines which are not intersecting, they do not intersect at any point when we extend the lines indefinitely on both the sides, left hand side or right hand side. So they are called the parallel lines when they are not intersecting at any point, even when we extend the line indefinitely on both the sides. Clear? For example, you know that the grills of windows and see the tiles at your home, the lines where they are joined. If you are extending that line, keeping the common distance, constant distance between the two lines, then you will see that they won't meet at any point. That is called the parallel lines. And also we studied the transversal line. So which one is called as transversal line? A line which intersect two or more lines at distinct points. A line intersecting two or more lines at distinct points, that line is called as a transversal line. See here, this PQ is a transversal line, AB and CD are the parallel lines. See, R and S are the points where the transversal intersect the two parallel lines at two distinct points. Clear? So this is the transversal line. Then I wrote in the last class, what are the angles so formed? That means how many angles we are getting when a transversal passes through two parallel lines. Okay, see here, when a transversal line passes through two parallel lines, then there are two distinct points. At one point, when the two lines intersect, for the example, you just take 3 broomsticks. Okay, take 3 broomsticks and keep the 2 sticks parallel to each other and one on the parallel lines. Okay, then mark the angles or count the angles. So angle is formed where the two lines intersect like this. When the two lines intersect each other, then you will see that there is a 4 angles. 4 angles are formed at this intersecting point. On that basis, here at this intersecting point, you have 4 angles. Similarly, at this intersecting point, you have 4 angles. So totally there are 8 angles. When 8 angles are formed, when a transversal passes through two parallel lines, then you will see that there are 8 angles. Totally 8 angles you will see that. Okay, these 8 angles are classified under different categories. Okay, these 8 angles are classified under different categories. So first one is corresponding angles, just I will give you the name. Corresponding angles, alternate angles, vertically opposite angles, adjacent angles, interior angles, exterior angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal line. These are the types of angles. Okay, now first I will take down this one, interior and exterior angles. Interior and exterior angles. Now for example, look at this. See, if you are considering this is a parallel line, just imagine that you are closing this. So when you close this, then it becomes a box. Then this part is what? Interior part. What is this? Interior part, and this is exterior part. This is what? Exterior part. Okay. These are what? Exterior, and this one is also exterior. Clear? So this is interior and this is exterior. Just writing like this. This is interior. Just I am showing you. This part is the interior part, and this is a what? Exterior part. Look at that, interior and exterior. Now the angles, look at this angle 2 and this angle 3, this angle 6 and this angle is 7. Here this is 5 and this is 8. See, these four angles are inside the parallel lines. So these four angles are called interior angles. So interior angles are, which are the interior angles? I am writing only the numbers 2, 3, 5, 8. Here, these are the four interior angles. Similarly, here this number 1, 4, 6 and 7. These are called exterior angle. 1, 4, 6, 7. These are called exterior angle. Clear? These are the two varieties, two parts or two types of angles. One is interior angle and another one is exterior angle. Now, next is next one. I am taking adjacent angles. Look at this. Adjacent means, just recall the concept. Two angles are said to be adjacent if they form at same vertex and they have common vertex and common side. Okay. Now look at this. If you are taking this, AB is a line and this is the point R and this is the line or P. Okay. Now this angle 1 and angle 4. These are called one pair of adjacent angles. Okay. Adjacent angles 1, 4 is a adjacent angle. When you are consider AB is a straight line and RP is a ray. Here is a common vertex R. Here, similarly, if you are considering this P and S. P and S is a straight line, and if you are considering this, here is a R and this is A, then these two angles, look at that, these two angles 4 and 8, they are the adjacent angles. So one more pair, 4 and 8. Similarly, another one, this is a P and S, and here is a B, and here is R, and these two, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is a one more pair, 1 and 2 are the adjacent angles, right? And here, next is I am taking this, look at this, A, B, and here is R, S. So when you consider this 2 and 3, so here is 4 and 3, 3, 4, and here is 2, 3, 2, 3. So this is a adjacent angles, one set of adjacent angles with respect to these two lines, AB and PR. So here is PR and this is S. With respect to AB and PS, see how many pairs? 4 pairs of adjacent angles. Remember, adjacent angles, here the transversal is passing through two parallel lines. Therefore, here they are the linear pair angles. Clear? Now, next 4 pairs adjacent angles with respect to CD and RQ. Rubbing this. Now, with respect to CD and RQ, when you take these two lines, so first is I am taking this CD and here is SR. Then these two angles 5 and 8 is a one pair of adjacent angles. 5, 8 is one pair of adjacent angles. Then same line with down, yes, Q. Then these two angles which are 6 and 7, that is one pair. 6, 7 is one more pair of adjacent angles. Then consider this line which is a R and Q. Then if you are considering this C, then this angle and this angle 7, 8 is one more pair. 7, 8 is adjacent angles. Similarly, look at this. R, Q is a straight line, and this is D, and these two angles which are these 5 and 6. 5, 6. So these are the 8 pairs of angles. 8 pairs of angles are called what? Adjacent angles. These are 8 pairs of angles are called adjacent angles. Clear? So what you can do is you write down two parallel lines and draw a transversal on that. Okay, then find out the adjacent angles by giving different names. Clear? So we are discussed about interior angles, exterior angles and adjacent angles. Now, three more part is there. I will explain that now. Now, the second portion in that I am taking the corresponding angles. Now look at that, the corresponding angles, how the angles are, what are the shape of the corresponding angle. Now, corresponding angles are, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The angles which are similar to look. Okay, see, they are looking similar. Right. Now look at that. For example, if you want, you can draw a pair of parallel lines and a transversal in a sheet, A4 size sheet or white sheet. Then cut the angle. Cut the angle like this. Angle 1, angle 4, angle 3, angle 2, angle 5, angle 6, 7, 8. Take the separate part of 8 angles and see that keep this angle 1 on 5. 1 on 5. See whether they are equal. Clear? Now these two angles are looking same. So these two angles are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are looking same like this. See here. This is angle 1, angle 5. So one pair of corresponding angles. Are you understood? Now similarly angle, this one, see, look at this and see the figure, angle 4 and angle 8 looks same. Similarly angle 2, look at this, angle 6, 2 and 6 looking same. Similarly 3 and 7, looking same, and 4 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of corresponding angles. So I am writing here corresponding angles pairs are, which are the corresponding angle? For 1 is the 5 corresponding, for 2 is 6, for 4 it is 8, and for 3 it is 7. So these are the pairs of corresponding angle. Clear? Now, after the corresponding angles, now I will go to this vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles, you know that when two lines intersect each other like this, then we call the vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle means an angle with the vertex. See, here is the vertex, these are the arms of the angle. Now another angle forming at the same vertex, in which the arms of the angle is exactly opposite to the first one. Okay, so exactly opposite means you just extend this line. Here this is one, this is the common vertex. This ray, see, look at this ray and this ray is opposite to each other. Similarly here is, if I extend this line like this, here this ray and this ray, this is the common vertex. See, this angle and this angle are called vertically opposite. So vertically opposite means one and the same. If you fold that, you just make an angle like this, opposite angle. Take a sheet and cut it like a Z shape. Okay, Z shape. If you want, you can take the Z shape like this. Then cut the part of this, fold this one. So when you fold this angle is equal to this angle. So same length of two sides, say 8 centimeter. Draw that lines like this. Then join the line. Take the cut part and fold it. So you will see that this angle is equal to this angle. That means vertically opposite angles are always equal. Clear? So vertically opposite angles are always equal, and you know the meaning of vertically opposite angles. Now coming to this, here is 4 angles and here is 4 angles. These 4 angles are classified into vertically opposite angles 1 and 3. See, this is one pair, 2 and 4 is another pair. 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles in this. Similarly, here, what is this? 5 and 7, another one 6 and 8. These are vertically opposite angles. And remember that vertically opposite angles are always equal. For that, this is the example. Take a sheet, make a design like this and take the cut part, fold it. You will see that one figure, triangle figure. Clear? That is what? Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Then, after vertically opposite angles, now move on to alternate angles. See, alternate means what? Substitution to one place. That means it is a substitution for something. Right? Here, now I am taking the vertical alternate angles. Now here, look at this. Alternate angles are like this, Z-shape angles. Z-shape angles. See, if you are taking this A, R, S, D, A, R, S, D, this 3 and 5. 3 and 5, one pair of alternate angle. Similarly, if you take like this, here this is B, R, S and D. Here is angle 2 is equal to angle 8. So this is a two pairs of alternate angles. And these alternate angles are always equal. Alternate angles are always equal. Clear? So how they are equal? How they are equal? To know this, let us take this one. See, 3 and 5 alternate angle. In the previous one, we are discussed about the vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles are equal, right? So here for 3, one is vertically opposite. One is vertically opposite. But in the corresponding angles, look at this. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. They are same. Corresponding angles are same. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Therefore, the things which are equal to same things are equal to one another. Clear? Therefore, here 3 is equal to 1 and 5 is also equal to 1. Therefore, 3 is equal to 5. See here, the numbers are not equal. Say angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So angle 3 is equal to angle 1, angle 5 is equal to angle 1. So on that basis, angle 3 is equal to angle 1, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Therefore, angle 3 is always equal to angle 5. This is called alternate angle. Similarly, look at this. This 2 is equal to 4. Angle 2 is equal to 4. Angle 4 is equal to 8. Here, angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Therefore, these two angles, 2 is equal to 4 and 8 is equal to 4. Here is the common angle. Therefore, 2 and 8, they are equal. Therefore, alternate angles are always equal. Clear? Here, corresponding angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Know these things very well because while solving the problems, we are making use of all these things. So, this is what? The basic. So, corresponding angles over, alternate angles, vertically opposite, adjacent, interior, exterior. Now, coming to this is also very important one. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal line. Okay. Now, I'm looking at this. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal line. So, you know that two parallel lines. This is one and this is another one. See, this is what? Parallel lines. Okay, two parallel lines and that there is a one transversal line. Okay, one transversal line. See, if consider this is a constant distance. If you make it like this, then it becomes a what? Rectangle. Rectangle. You know that rectangle, what is the property of rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. All angles equal to 90 degree. All angles are equal to 90 degree. Clear? Right. Now, here this 90 plus 90 is what? 180 degree. This 90 and 90 is equal to 180. Or this and this is equal to 180. This and this also equal to 180 degree. Clear? Now, look at this. This is the transversal. Then, when you consider this, angle 1, angle 2. When you consider this, angle 5, angle 6. Right? Now, forget this. This is the line, a transversal line, a straight line, and that there is a transversal. Then what you call these two angles? These two angles are called as adjacent angles, where the two rays, non-common rays are forms a straight line. Therefore, these two are called as linear pair. Okay, sum of this angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, when you consider this one, angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Clear? Now, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. So adding this, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 plus 180, 360 degree. Okay. Now I am replacing angle 1 by angle 5 plus keep this angle 2 as it is plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to angle 2 only equals 360. So because interior angles, express these exterior angles in terms of its interior angle, so this is okay. Now here 1 5 angle plus 1 5 angle, 2 of angle 2 plus 2 of angle 5 is equal to 360 degree, and when you take 2 common, angle 2 plus angle 5 is equal to 360 degree. Now angle 2 plus angle 5 is equal to 360 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 180s are. Okay. So sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. That is the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. These are the two interior angles. This sum is always equal to 180 degree. Here we are discussing about the parallel lines only, and similarly these two angles sum is equal to 180 degree, angle 3 and angle 8. So that is the types of angles when the transversal is passes through two parallel lines. Let us recall all these things once again. So what you can do is you should do the drill work. Okay, write down different lines and you have to work out. Okay, now here the important points you should always remember. In that, very important is, first one is linear pair. Linear pair angles. Linear pair angles, that means where there is a straight line and that if there is a ray, then the sum of these two is always 180 degree. Okay, that is called linear pair. Here is A, B and C. So I am writing this as angle AOC plus angle BOC is always equal to 180 degree. So keep this in your mind when you are doing the problems. We are making use of a pair of that means linear pair angles. Second point is vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Where you are seeing the two intersecting lines like this, immediately you should recall that they are vertically opposite angles like this. This is one pair, they are equal, and this is the another pair. These two are also equal. That means two pairs of vertically opposite angles are always equal. So remember this part. And another thing is alternate angles. Alternate angles are always equal. angle. Corresponding angles are always equal. Corresponding angles are always equal. Okay. So vertically opposite angles, alternate angle and corresponding angles are always equal. Then interior angle. Interior angles on the same side of transversal. Same side of the transversal are supplementary to each other. Supplementary to each other. That means they are sum of two angles on the same side of the transversal is equal to 180 degree. That means if one angle is 20, then another angle is 160, like that. So these are the thing, and we are learned about the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree, right? That also there in these lines and angles. Clear this? This is the important points regarding the parallel lines and transversal lines, and also when the transversal passes through two parallel lines. Clear? Now let us take a simple problem using these properties, right? So in that, here is A, B, C, D. Here is the transversal P, Q, R and S. Now, for example, if this angle is 80 degree, only one angle is given. Okay, in the figure, AB, CD are parallel lines. See, that is represented like this. AB is parallel to CD. This is the way of expressing the two lines are parallel. And here PS is transversal. Is a transversal. Then if angle PQB, look at that, there Q, cannot take angle Q equals to 80 degree because at this vertex there are four angles. So particular angle we should express in three letters. So angle PQB equals 80 degree. Then find the remaining angle. Find the remaining angle. Find the remaining angles. This is the question. Okay. Now look at that. What the question is given? AB and CD are the two parallel lines and PS is a transversal line. Then what you have to find out? You should find out the remaining angle because one angle is given as 80 degree. Okay. Now I am proceeding like this. Solution. solution. First, I will take this one. Angle AQR. Look at that. AQR is equal to angle PQB. So what is this? I am writing in the short form, vertically opposite angles. So what is the VOA? Vertically opposite angles, they are equal. So therefore angle AQR is equal to 80 degree. So that is the first angle. One angle is lower. Then second one, angle QRD is equal to angle PQB, because these are corresponding angles. So in the previous you have learned that the corresponding angles are equal. So this one. Therefore angle QRD is equal to 80 degree. Now third one. If this is 80 degree, then what about this? Angle CRS is equal to angle QRD, vertically opposite angles. Therefore angle CRS is equal to 80 degree. So out of 8 problems, means 8 angles, 4 angles are O. Now next, remaining 4 angles. So that I will write here. Remaining 4 angles. For that, first take this one. Angle AQP. Angle AQP plus angle PQB is equal to 180 degree. Why? These are linear pair angle. Linear pair, because this is a straight line. So according to the definition, if the non-common arms forms a straight line, then these angles, adjacent angles, are called as linear pair angle. Therefore angle AQP is equal to 180 degree minus angle PQB. That is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. So this is 100 degree. So what is this angle? AQP is 100 degree. So like this you should proceed. Then after knowing this angle 100 degree, then you can write down the remaining 3 angles like this. Are you writing that? I will stop here only. Clear? So look at that. I will explain what is the angle. Which angle? Angle AQRC. Angle QRC. How much angle QRC? Angle QRC is equal to angle AQP. So what is this? Corresponding angle. You should mention this one, corresponding angles, right? Therefore angle QRC is equal to 100 degree. Similarly, angle BQR is equal to angle angle AQP. These are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, angle BQR is equal to 100 degree. And last one, this angle BRS is equal to angle QRC. These are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, angle BRS is equal to 100 degree. So, this is the way of finding the angles. I am giving a problems based on these concept. Then you will solve the problem similar to this one. Clear? I hope you all understand this. If you are not understand, just repeat the videos, go through twice or thrice, and then if you have doubt, you can call me at any time. Right?